Morning, pilgrims. Monday morning, the 4th, something of December. I felt that my last little talk on the volcanic rock dust needed, again, further explanation. And I had a few phone calls yesterday and a couple in the evening requiring further explanation. But one thing I didn't realise is how time-consuming filming. Just sat here talking to you guys through the camera and then sat there editing it. I'm not a filmmaker, I don't understand the processes properly. I am learning, but the last video I got 17 minutes of expletives. That was a work of art in itself. But I think I need to tell you about the paper trail that I've been on over the past 10, 11, 12 years or so. 12 years. And for me, as I've already mentioned, it was an article produced by the Food Commission, and when I started researching this, one name after another kept cropping up, and it started off, as I've already mentioned, with Justice von Liebig, a German chemist, and then there was another German miller called Hensel, wrote an excellent book called Bread from Stones. Get it on Amazon, not a problem. And then thereafter, I sort of jumped forward about 80, 90 years or so to America, and I come across a variety of other characters that have had their hand in the same processes that I'm going through. Hence the title of my last video, Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. I'm not an instigator of this method of or technology of farming my vegetables, but I'm learning from where other people have left off. Now, one of the characters I come across was a bloke called Carrie Reams, massive researcher and chemist, and Dr. Charles Northern, that's E-N, not E-R-N, Northern, E-N. After that, there was another chemist, a bloke called Dr. Robert Pike, from Pike Agriculture. That was in the 1920s, 1930s or so. But one of the characters that I come across, and I've read a lot of his papers, a bloke called Dr. Linus Pauling. Now, he was a twice Nobel Prize winner, and he's done a lot of work on nutrition. And what he said was, and this astounded me, was that every sickness, every disease, every ailment can be traced back to a mineral deficiency. But it's not a case of just topping up on a few iron tablets. As I said before, you've got to have the whole gambit, the whole package. Why the volcanic rock dust? Well, it has about 80% of the known minerals and trace elements in it that our body requires. And a lot of chemists will say, yes, we do need the minerals, yes, we do need the trace elements, but they'll tell you that you only need about 20 or 30 or so of them. If that is the case, why have we got 90 plus? It's like you got a vehicle in your garage and you dismantle it down to the last nut and bolt, and then you reassemble that vehicle again, and you've got a few nuts and bolts and a couple of washers left over. So you're in your head, oh, they're spare, they're not really needed. Well, they were there in the first place, so they should be there in the last place. So yeah, that is my reasoning there. But there's many other benefits of rock dust. If you live in a colder climate, unfortunately in South Herefordshire where I am, it's quite warm even during the winter. I mean, here I am in my polo shirt. Yeah, I hardly ever wear sleeves, and there's a character that I know that says sleeves are for nerds, but yeah, that's him. But one of the other benefits of volcanic rock dust is that your plants will take up that percentage sucrose in the stem and up into the fruit, and it increases the amount of sugar in the stem, therefore it makes it more resistant to frost breakdowns. Now see, when a plant gets frost damage, you have ice particles form in the stem or in the leaf, and it's those particles that shatter the tissue of the plant. Now, with just, well, as you know, pure water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade. There's 32 Fahrenheit. Now, if you only have a 5% bricks mixture or percentage sucrose in your plant, which is very, very easily achieved, you can go down to minus 3.3 degrees centigrade, which is 26 degrees Fahrenheit, before the plant suffers cell damage. If you can get your plants up to a 10 degrees bricks factor or percentage sucrose, you can go to minus 5.5 degrees centigrade, which is 22 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, that has to have advantages if you're growing on an allotment where there's not a lot of cover and you get a lot of chill factor on the wind, which causes the area around your plant to get even colder than they would say in your own backyard. I mean, there is a whole bunch of things that I want to say. What I didn't want to happen was to go into the, shall we say, the science behind it all. But what I will do when the time is right, I will talk to you a little bit about the bricks refractometer. And it's only a wee thing like this with a little prism on there where you put a spot of juice from your plant, and then through the eyepiece you'll get a reading. Now, I think they're around 20, maybe 30 pounds or something. I've had this a good many years, but you'll actually, what I'll hopefully show you is the difference between my homegrown produce in my volcanic rock dust and say a shop bought produce of a comparable variety. It's as I said, I didn't want to get technical about it. I just wanted to show you guys, me sowing me seeds, watching them grow, and then planting out. But I think just for the moment, we'll call that a day. I've given you an idea of the paper trail, and before I close, I'll show you my spring onions and my garlic chives and my ordinary onions. I sowed those at the same time as my Arctic King winter lettuce. The other day when I did the last video, there wasn't much showing through the potting compost, but in the last couple of days they have absolutely shot up, and I am very pleased with them. But yeah, I will plant those out into little pots, so they can grow on. But you'll see all of that in the future episodes. So with that, catch you later. Bye for now. Yeah, that's my globe onions there. Yeah, they've only been sown about a week or so, 10 days, and see how well they come on. And come on down, that's my garlic chives. As you can see, there's not too many of any of them, but I can always sow a few more. So that there is my spring onions. Am I in a bit too close on that? Yeah, so I thought I'd just give you an update on that. When I did the volcanic rock dust talk, you know, they weren't showing, but you know, they have popped up in the last couple of days. Now if I just swing round, that's my winter lettuce. And just for those who want to see how my broad beans are doing, yeah, they look absolutely lovely. Strong, vibrant, love it. Now this first tray here was sown Armistice Day. The second tray was about 3 days later. 3 days later on this one, and this was about a week or so after the first lot. So yeah, I'll just have a nice steady progression. Now you can see down there, can you see how the soil is starting to crack? I don't know, we're getting, I want it sharp, not blurry like that. Yeah, the soil is cracked there because the seed is germinating and it's pushed the radical down at the ground for the root, and the you can just see in there, in actual fact, just there, the little shoot starting to poke up. So, yep, everything is as it should be.